And people are finding it unfair. And if something is out of whack with the wage or something...
There's a lot that's out of whack, but it's usually Shanika's idea. That's,
yeah, it is.
And now he's going to run away. Lots of things. Errol's a supplier, not a worker. Enza's the African mentor, but I don't see a lot of mentor. I'd like to see the mentoring. I think that would be a good idea. That kind of thing. Your explanation.
Well, she's starting a leadership course in late June at the BCA, and I think from that she's going to gain confidence to play a more proactive role at Lentil as well.
I think because she's getting paid more, she should take a more active role in the coffee training at the least.
Yes. Yep. So I will talk to her about that. 4 shifts a week
for $400, that's excessive. That's certainly more than Hannah or I or Mungul or Samad or anyone gets.
So does that mean we can start paying her when she gains confidence?
There's a different rule for everyone.
Would she stop working if we pay her $50?
I think so.
Yeah. But that's the thing, do we work on a threat basis then?
No.
If Mungul says, I'm leaving if I don't get 100, do we...
I had to have some level of freedom because that freedom was really curtailed.
Yeah.
During the time, towards the latter stages especially.
Yeah.
I lost my voice and Lentil died.
I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't be able to make decisions. I'm just trying to say that it's pretty hard for me to explain when people find out that some people are getting paid more than others. I actually can't explain because it's more than because Shanika says so.
I cop flack because sometimes I don't take enough time and energy to articulate the reasons for why I think something should happen. So it may seem dictatorial, and it is.
Isn't it important that Sham's here? Hannah and I...
The crew can't control Shanika, but they have to control the debt because he won't.
100 says in 500 or 200?
At least 200.
If they don't start paying back suppliers now, they'll be declared bankrupt.
We need to pay off some debt. We need to get some money before winter hits.
They set themselves an ambitious target to cut a huge chunk off their debt in one night with a major fundraiser. But with just 3 weeks to pull it off, is it even possible?
It needs to be done really quickly before the debt gets bigger.
Can we do a quick sum? If it's 500 people fit in there, and people would easily give $50 is nothing for a concert. It's $25,000.
Personally, I'm not excited about fundraisers. I'm not excited about an appeal for money. Everyone else enjoy their breakfast?
Beautiful.
Any feedback, any criticism? I think our energy is much better spent being the best that we can at Lentil, which means great food, great service. Eddie, do we still have problems with breakfast getting... People are not stupid. We are trying to encourage generosity, and if we are not generous ourselves, how the hell are we expecting others to be generous? If the restaurant is flourishing, the rest generally takes care of itself.
Well, in the short term, we want to raise some money so that we can, help sort this debt out and pay Bruce.
The fundraising team work day and night to make the big event a reality.
A lot of energy gets devoted to these things that tends to borrow from our operation. Hannah, for an example, has barely been able to focus on the flow today because she has been organizing this event and she was up till 3 in the morning. Can you stand here and help people sit? Like these people have walked in.
Are we being checked up on by Shanika? Always. Always being checked up on by Shanika.
So why are you inside and not outside?
Because too much windy. So not fire coming properly.
Is there someone out the front greeting people? There's always little holes that need to be plugged.
With only days to go, the crew go all out to drum up support for the fundraiser. But getting the public behind it is one thing. Getting Shanika's support is another.
Maybe not emceeing the whole thing, but I think it would be really great if at some point you do get up and address...
What's the date of it?
The date is 23rd of July.
What about a stand-up?
Get up in a dress?
Yeah. If that's anything's funny, everybody's gonna... Someone else who's got...
It's chaos, but weeks of intense preparation are coming together, and hopes are high that they'll reach their $25,000 target. The crew have staked everything on tonight. For them, it's about making sure Lentil has a future. But as far as their boss goes, there's no guarantee he'll even show up.
Where is he? This is ridiculous. It starts in half an hour. You think our founder might actually give a shit enough to be here half an hour before the event starts?
The big fundraising night kicks off, with Sharnika nowhere in sight. 2 hours late, Sharnika finally makes an appearance. He may not believe in fundraisers, but he's there for the Lentil family.
Okay guys, it's winter. We're a bit low on funds for what we do. And so let's have a fundraiser without calling it a fundraiser, but I just did.
Tonight we're running with our no prices policy, but we do have boxes placed throughout the restaurant. One here if you're brave enough to get up in front of everyone.
All the elements for success are there.
So cultural and so diverse, and the food is amazing. I don't know, I just love it. I want to live here, basically.
Fantastic, really good.
The food is fantastic. The whole atmosphere is wonderful.
But true to their mantra, they're not charging prices, and there's no way of knowing what's going in the boxes.
What's the problem with handing out those forms? How many people don't pay into our bank account till we know what their rules? Do you know what I mean?
It'll be fine.
But it's not only about money. After living under the threat of closure for months, it's a chance for the crew to forget their worries and celebrate the Lentil spirit.
Probably even know which key it is.
I have one pen.
It's 3 a.m. and the big night is winding up.
Let's mix them again.
I guess we gave our bank account details to a lot of people.
As a celebration of community and culture, it's been a hit. But now it's time to find out if all the goodwill has translated into cash.
I need $1, please.
Have they reached their target of 25 grand?
7, 20, all together.
The final result is calculated.
$3,247. Oh, it's a bit disappointing. Yeah, I thought there would be more in there.
After all the hard work, it's a crushing blow. But it's not until the morning after that the reality hits home.
No one knows where we're at. Matt says it's been at crisis point for a year, so what does that mean? Can we go on like this? Like, what define crisis point? Define bankrupt? He says we may be officially bankrupt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 checks at Sharnika Road.
Did Bruce's check bounce?
Yeah. They're all bounced.
Hi, Bruce. How are you? Bruce, do you know if our amount is going down? Bruce said that the debt has actually gone up slightly, which is really alarming.
I cried on the phone the other day because Dixon's Dairy told us we weren't going to get milk. We can't run a restaurant without milk, like fucking hell. I was going over there begging guys. And, I feel so guilty every time I see Bruce because every time I get a message from Kumu saying I really need that money. Like, I'm part of something unethical, and then it becomes unethical on a whole nother level when someone that you trust rips you off. Like, it's so shit. Like, I came to Lentil because I wanted to do something good with my life, and I'm part of something that's ripping people off. It's unethical. We promise to pay people and we don't. We take food off Bruce and we don't pay him. Lentil's supposed to be here to do good, and it's not. That's not good. I consider it theft that we take food off him and we don't intend to pay it.
Well, I feel just that we try and move forward now, but understanding that I have a capacity to change and giving me that chance to change and demonstrate. So, yeah, I'm definitely prepared to do that because I think it's important.